And your 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year is none other than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, congrats. For you to do what you did this past season with all the crazy expectations you had coming out of college, you were better than advertised.
Caitlin Clark is shaking up the WNBA in ways no one could have predicted, breaking records and dominating the court like no rookie before her. But here's the twist. It's not just WNBA fans taking notice. Some of the biggest stars in the NBA are praising her game, and even they're in awe of her impact. From Victor Wembanyama to Luka Doncic, these NBA legends are all in on the Caitlin Clark hype. But not everyone's thrilled. Some WNBA insiders are throwing shade, raising the question, how far can Caitlin Clark go when even her own league has its doubts? Let's dive in and see how the basketball world is reacting to her meteoric rise. Caitlin Clark isn't just making history, she's rewriting the WNBA record books. She averaged 19.2 points per game during the 2024 season, along with 5.7 rebounds and a league-leading 8.4 assists per game, making her the clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. Her 337 assists set a WNBA single-season record, and her ability to orchestrate the offense was unparalleled. Clark didn't stop there. She also knocked down 122 three-pointers, breaking the rookie record for most made threes in a season. And if that wasn't enough, she became the first rookie in WNBA history to record 2 triple-doubles. Let's start with Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs Rookie of the Year for the 2023-24 season. Despite his meteoric rise in the NBA, Wemby had nothing but praise for Caitlin Clark when she won the WNBA Rookie of the Year. In a powerful statement, Wembanyama said,
Victor, who's a WNBA player that inspires you, and what makes her stand out to you?
I think Caitlin Clark.
Finds Clark from the logo. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith with the finish.
When she was in college, the only college player that I was really in awe of the game, you know.
Pulls it back, knocks it down.
I'm saying men and women's college basketball, she's probably the most impressive I've seen.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
This wasn't just respect. It was an acknowledgement that Clark transcends gender boundaries, inspiring athletes across the board. Wembanyama's comment is a testament to her undeniable impact on the sport, reaching far beyond the WNBA. Then there's Luka Doncic, who took a more personal approach in welcoming Clark to the Rookie of the Year club. Luka, who won the NBA Rookie of the Year in 2018-19, knows what it's like to enter a professional league with high expectations and deliver. He sent Clark a heartfelt message saying,
Caitlin, congratulations on an amazing season. Rookie of the Year is a big honor. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Doncic, who averaged 21.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6.0 assists in his rookie season, saw a bit of himself in Clark's rookie campaign. Both players came in as game changers and immediately left their mark. But while Luka had his doubters, it seems Clark's rise has been met with equal parts admiration and skepticism, especially from some corners of the WNBA. Clark's rookie stats, 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game, weren't just good, they were historic. She was an all-star in her debut season, a feat few have achieved. Just like Luka became a 5-time NBA All-Star by the age of 25, it's clear Clark is on a similar trajectory in the WNBA. When it comes to mentoring rookies, few can compare to Chris Paul, the point god himself. Paul took to Instagram to congratulate Caitlin Clark and offer her sage advice about preparing for the future. Having won NBA Rookie of the Year back in 2006, Paul knows the pressure that comes with being a standout rookie. And he acknowledged that Clark didn't just meet expectations, she blew them away. He emphasized the importance of strength training, knowing that every year the league gets tougher, both physically and mentally.
And your 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year is none other than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, congrats. For you to do what you did this past season with all the crazy expectations you had coming out of college, you were better than advertised. Our friends over at State Farm asked if I would assist you in a few of the things that I learned coming from one Rookie of the Year to another, even though mine was 19 years ago. One of the biggest things after winning Rookie of the Year, because that's a big deal, first of all. That's a huge achievement and you should be proud. But going forward, I think the biggest thing I tried to focus on was getting stronger. I wanted to get stronger, I wanted to get faster, I wanted to be better on defense. But more than anything, I tell you, the biggest people that I leaned on was my family, my support system. That was always the group that kept me grounded. I would go back and hoop with all my homies that I played with in college and just try to remain a kid as long as I possibly could. What you did this past season was crazy. Most points by a rookie in WNBA history, most assists by a rookie in WNBA history, 3-time Eastern Conference Player of the Week, 4-time WNBA Rookie of the Month. I could go on and on. So shout out to you, Caitlin. It's been amazing to watch you hoop day in and day out, and not just to see the behind the back going left threes from deep, but more so just to see the passion and the joy that you play with, and to see the way that you make your teammates better. So I just want to say congratulations.
Paul's endorsement wasn't just an acknowledgement of her talent, it was a passing of the torch, signaling that Clark is on her way to becoming a generational talent. However, Caitlin Clark's Rookie of the Year victory wasn't without its controversies. Shannon Sharpe, known for his candid takes, voiced his disbelief over the WNBA's voting process during his Club Shay Shay podcast. Clark was one vote shy of becoming the unanimous Rookie of the Year, as Chicago Sky's Angel Reese received a single vote. This kept Clark from becoming only the 5th player in WNBA history to earn a unanimous Rookie of the Year honor, and Sharpe was quick to call it out.
I don't know how you come to the conclusion that she wasn't the unanimous MVP. She got a team into the playoffs when they hadn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2016 or 2017. Led them in scoring. She led the rookies in scoring. She led them in assists. She averaged like 5-6 rebounds a game. She set record for scoring, rebound, assists. I mean, three-pointers.
He suggested that the lone vote against Clark was personal, likening it to the infamous Hall of Fame voter who left Ken Griffey Jr. off their ballot.
Who was the voter? Do you know? Anybody know?
Oh, it's going to get outed. They're going to find out.
Expressing his disbelief and frustration with the process. Sharpe also highlighted the fact that Clark led the Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016, whereas Angel Reese's Chicago Sky didn't even qualify. Despite Reese averaging a double-double with 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game, Sharpe emphasized that Clark's contributions went beyond the stat sheet.
When they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped, the ratings dropped. Now I wouldn't need to know, because it's the old guard, and it's this and it's that. So what's the reason now?
The ratings have dropped since Fever had been eliminated?
Yes. Look at the attendance when the Fever play your favorite team, and look at the attendance when they don't. Only the aces sell out every game.
Sharpe pointed out, referencing the historic crowds Clark drew and the viewership boost she provided during the playoffs. Clark isn't just a great player, she's a ticket seller, a ratings booster, and the kind of talent the WNBA needs to push the league forward. But not everyone in the basketball world is as sold on Clark's impact. While NBA stars like Wembanyama, Luka, and Chris Paul are showering her with praise, some WNBA veterans have been more critical. They've questioned her ability to transition from college dominance to professional success. Yet those doubts seem to be fading in the face of her immediate impact. Wembanyama weighed in on the criticism, stating, "It's easy to hate on someone who's changing the game, but Caitlin's work speaks for itself. People doubted me because of my height, but I let my play do the talking. Caitlin's doing the same thing." His words are a reflection of his own journey, but they ring true for Clark as well. Those who challenge the status quo will always face pushback. Luka Doncic chimed in with his own perspective. "Look, I had my doubters when I came into the NBA, but I've seen enough to know that if you have the skills, it's only a matter of time before people recognize." Luka's words carry weight because he's been there. He entered the NBA as a young player with a lot of hype and delivered on it. Clark's in a similar boat, and if her rookie season is any indication, it's only a matter of time before she silences her critics completely. Chris Paul, always the mentor, had perhaps the most poignant take. It doesn't matter what league you're in, talent is talent. Caitlin is already one of the most exciting players to watch, and she's just getting started. She's going to do big things in the WNBA. Paul's confidence in Clark speaks volumes about how NBA players view her potential. So while there may be some doubters, the NBA's biggest names are fully on board the Caitlin Clark hype train. With endorsements from Wembanyama, Luka, and Chris Paul, there's no denying that Clark is destined for greatness in the WNBA. The real question is, how far can she go? Will she continue to shatter records and redefine what it means to be a WNBA star? One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark is just getting started, and the basketball world, from the NBA to the WNBA, is watching her every move. So what do you think? Will Caitlin Clark's impact grow even more as she continues to dominate the WNBA? Will we see more NBA stars supporting her rise? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned. There's no telling what Caitlin Clark will achieve next.